Alright. Oh no, Freminet is falling asleep. Honestly, same. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Today we are going to be playing this new event, Thelxie's Fantastic Adventures, the big event of this version with Freminet and Pear. And it looks like we're going to be going on some fairy tale sorts of adventures for this one, so I'm super excited for that. I heard it's an emotional roller coaster, so I am prepared. And I'm not going to leave this event till the last minute because I have exams coming up. So we're just going to do this now, and then I can devote more time to doing that stuff. Freminet is still asleep. Okay, let me first check audio. Okay, audio sounds good. You can hear me. You can hear the game, I think. That's good. Oh, I wanted to do some wishes because, let me see. Just because I have 30 out of 50 from pulling for Freminet, and I want to round it out. Although, I could pull for Sino. But I think I'll just, for now, I'll think about it. For now, I'm just gonna use 20 of my standard wishes, because why not? Last time, did we get someone I pulled on here? I think so. I think we got Mona. I don't remember. It was a while ago. But hopefully we can get some 4-star constellations. It's actually feels really nice to have all the 4-star characters now. Because I feel like, oh, that's nice. I already have R5 Widsith. But, I mean, there's a lot of characters who can make good use of the Widsith. So, actually, that's a really good pull. It's actually really satisfying to have all the 4-star characters now. Because I feel like I don't need to worry about getting any of them now. Although, you always wish for something good, even in the standard banner. But Widsith is a very good pull. Because, hey, crit damage. There's plenty of uses for that. Let's see. Xinyan! Alright. That's good. Nice. Right, that should be my 50 pulls now. Oh no, Freminet's about to fall asleep again. Alright. Yeah, I have Freminet. Freminet here. No, Freminet! I'm sorry, I'm taking too long. Not as long as for the last event, though. But yes, I have Freminet here with his siblings. And also Charlotte! Because now that... I mean, I don't have to have this in my gadgets. But now I have this equipped, I can have Charlotte use her camera whenever, including, well, I mean, now that's a nice picture, but including in domains, and that is the coolest thing. I'm thinking about, like, back during the Kari Bear quest, for example, like, I wanted to take a photo inside with the big crystal, but we couldn't. I couldn't take it with, like, any camera mode because that's not available. But now we have this lens. I think it also works with, if you have, like, these cameras equipped. Although, these cameras, I thought the whole thing is that they have, like, this, like, dirt filter all around. So it's actually really nice then, because Charlotte's camera is a really high resolution. No dirt on it whatsoever. Monsieur Verite. And we can use the lens to take photos in the domains, which is great. Alright, no further ado. Let us finish this before it is too late. Okay, the fishing. I have bought everything from fishing, and I have talked with, what's her name? About her fishing problems a lot. Oh yeah, I think I've asked this already, but how are you supposed... Is there any, like, way to just walk into the Court of Fontaine? There's literally no, like, walk-in entrance. You have to come inside by the ferry. There is no way for you to come inside without the ferry. I've not found a door ever. Okay. That didn't go exactly how I planned. Oh yeah. Freminet, our little diver, is going to do some diving today, and let's dive into the event and see what it's about. I heard it's gonna be a fun time, so Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Do your stylish jump. Oh, it's gonna do it again to get up here, but that's okay. Hello. Delaroche, that's your name.
That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
Hi.
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh,
There's a book
no,
there I've never
it's
collected.
nothing. I'm Delaroche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you?
Yeah, we've bought everything from you already. We received your commission request.
Oh, so you're adventurers. Oh, finally. Someone has heard my prayers.
Okay.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got 2 super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of mora.
Oh, you are exactly the helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently.
Oh no.
They disappeared too quickly for
That
it to have
does
been the
not
work
sound
of human
good.
anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away.
But
Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run. So,
alright.
So
Fair
you'd
enough,
like
fair
us
enough.
to investigate the spot for you?
That's what we're good at,
exactly,
so
you're
I guess
right,
that is
Anamora.
what we
So
will
I
do.
thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that? Or maybe like the oracles you read about in fairy tales.
I wish. No, we already told you that we're adventurers.
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's all.
we've heard these requests many
Well,
times
I'm glad to hear it.
and are happy to
I'll get a
fulfill
good
it
night's sleep
every
knowing
time.
The two of you are on the case.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound too difficult.
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps.
Water imps? What are those?
Yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie. The story our parents would tell us
Thelxie.
was always the
Interesting.
same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thelxie.
Oh no.
Child eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while my mother said it had a handsome face. It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance. Even though the tales vary
Interesting.
regarding its appearance, everyone agrees
Almost
that
as
it's really
if
dangerous. It lives in an
nobody
underwater
quite
cave surrounded by
knows what it
pallid
looks
bones
like.
and uses its
But that
sensitive
doesn't
nose
mean
to
it
track
isn't
down lonely
real.
children who've lost their way. And once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them all. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
Oh no.
Sounds kind of scary. But isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale? After all, those kinds of stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real-life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source.
Do you have any concrete evidence?
Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
It
So you
could
mean
be, or it
someone
could
really got
be
eaten
some
by a
other
water imp?
issue that we need to
It's
address.
all
That slime in the
hearsay, so it's
background
hard
is
to
just
confirm.
distracting
But
me.
still, they all say this happened on Araneus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me. Both the Opera
Araneus,
House
that
and
is
the
the
Fountain
new
of the Sea
area
were
I
built
haven't
there,
gone to,
and the sources
except
of
to
many
get
water
the
veins
flowers
can
for
be traced to the
Freminet.
island as well. Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fish chefs on the island can understand human language. Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
Why does Paimon don't feel like you're pulling our leg.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting sidetracked. The goal is you want us to go check out the spot where all the fish went missing, right?
We can't
Yep.
just ignore the situation, right, Traveler?
Yeah, we'll go check it out.
Oh, marvelous. Then I'll just mark the
You
stretch
just
of
want
water
us
on
to
your map.
figure out
Don't forget
why
that
the
no
fish
matter what,
disappeared.
safety always comes
And we can
first.
do that. And then we can investigate the water imp if it comes up, too. Let's see. Water imp's conjecture. Oh. Wait, it's her bait. Because she was having issues with the bait. Okay. It's not going well, it seems. Okay, she's not good at actually fishing. But she's good at promoting fishing. So, I mean, that's what her job is, right? Oh, that's very far away. Good thing I did. Look at that tower. I gotta you know what? Once school's done for the semester, legitimately, I'm just gonna do a few episodes. Not even like I want to go back to just exploring, and there's so much to explore. I want to just like no world quests, or maybe some world quests, just whatever comes up. Just going around and trying to unlock all the waypoints, because that just gives me this really cool experience of just going on these big adventures. What is that? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see any of this, so it's like a new adventure when I come here later. I know we can spoil ourselves a little bit.
Water Delaroche was talking about? It looks really
Let's take a look.
peaceful.
What is all of this stuff? I don't know. There's so much cool stuff.
There's some footprints
That's another.
in
Is
there.
that Maritime Harbor? No, that's the other one. Lumidos Harbor. Interesting. Investigate the footprint on the shore. On the shore, higher 10. Okay. Oh, there is some footprints. The footprints extend all the way into the water.
These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again?
Well,
Let's look around
let's
and see
not
if we
go
can
on
find
based on the
anything
assumption that it's a water imp. I want those crystal flies. Or I guess not. They disappeared.
Did you hear something just now?
Gurgling noises can be heard coming from the water. The noises grow louder and louder until something emerges with a loud splash. Oh, Freminet!
Paimon? Traveler?
Hi, Freminet!
I'm sorry. I forgot I was still wearing this.
Oh, it's okay. It's a cute penguin face. Your helmet is like a penguin face, like pear.
Freminet!
Hi.
Paimon, are you okay?
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your helmet.
Huh? A water imp?
We're investigating a water imp called Thelxie.
Thelxie, you say? How surprising.
Huh? You know that name too? Or do you know someone else is trying to investigate the water imp?
No, I think our situations are probably unrelated.
Okay. Then could you tell us about what's going on with you?
Sure, if that's in order.
Well,
I know
no,
the
it's
name
a
because of
request.
one of my employers.
Uh,
She noticed
as a
the clockwork
friend, but
penguins I brought
okay.
to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has commissioned me to make a special toy.
Oh,
Following
okay.
her request, I've named the toy Thelxie.
Huh? But
Huh.
isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp?
What a
Wait, hold on.
coincidence.
Freminet, you never take commissions from other people.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but she made a special request, but out of respect for her privacy, I can't really talk about it. It's alright though. She'll be coming over to check on my progress shortly, and I'll just tell her that you're two of my trustworthy companions. Hearing that, she might be willing to share some information, and you'll be able to continue with your investigation.
Okay, sure.
Even though you
Whatever
seem
works.
cold and
Whatever
reserved
works for you.
sometimes, You're still really considerate. Our target isn't necessarily the water imp.
Yeah, exactly. We're here
primarily
to
investigate the
we're here
disappearance of
to
the fish.
see what's up with the missing
The
fish.
fish?
Yeah, the fish. Freminet nods slightly and seems lost in thought after you tell him about the commission from the Fishing Association. Suddenly, his breath catches in his throat. Oh no, what do you know that we don't?
I think I may have connected the dots.
Okay.
These past few weeks, I've been taking Thelxie for underwater testing every day. The pressure testing makes a lot of noise. So, all that about the
Oh, so in a
disappearing fish-
way, it was
Well,
a
it
water
was
imp
probably
called
because of
Thelxie
me.
who scared away all the fish.
So that's how it was.
That's okay. Well, as long as the answer is simple, that makes our...
The child we heard about who walked into the water was also...
Just Freminet preparing for another day of work? Yeah, I kind of figured. Well, that makes our job much easier, though. So thank you.
Yes, I think that's quite likely as well.
Okay.
So in the end, it was just Freminet. Paimon spent all this time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might look like.
I mean,
and
we
it
do
all
see
turned
like the
out to be difficult.
hydroidolons, or what are they
I'm
called?
sorry.
The hydro,
It sounds like I've
the
created a lot
water,
of trouble
the
for
things.
everyone else as well.
They're not as nice as the hydroidolons, but
I'll
look the
try
same.
to finish this commission as soon as possible. Once I'm done, the fish should come back.
That's good. Those things also look like water, like what I would imagine water imps would look like too. Those things are pretty scary. Yeah, don't worry about it. It was all just a misunderstanding. We'd be happy to help. Is there anything we can do? Yeah.
Thanks for offering, but I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
Aw.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Didn't you just call us your trustworthy companions? Companions are all about helping each other, you know?
Yeah.
Don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
Oh, she'd be not in a rush.
That's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out, even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing. If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back.
That is true. Although I don't know why they would. The solution is just give it some time and the fish will come back. Or maybe we've permanently scared them from the spot. I don't know. Maybe we should get some of those researchers on this. Anyway, yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip!
Yeah.
Is that what you'd like to do as well?
I think Paimon's right. Yeah, Paimon's excited.
Huh. Alright, I'll trust your judgment. Please follow me. I've made a makeshift camp over there.
Sounds good. Go to Freminet's camp.
I've stored Thelxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands. You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Whoa!
He's
sounds
so
pretty
cute.
good. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey, Thelxie! Are you there?
Aww. That is adorable. Oh my gosh, it speaks in Morse code. Hang on, I'm actually gonna pull up a Morse code thing. Morse code. So it is DB. I'm looking at the Morse code, like, letter guide. DBWB. Do I have to shift it? That's not a D, B, W, B. I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
So that's Freminet's version of Thelxie. It's also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Just like Pear.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear.
Where's Penguin Town?
It's not really anywhere famous or important. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Thelxie. Nice to meet you. Do you know how to say hello?
Hello. The same Morse code.
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea.
It's okay. It seems
As
to
it
have a mind of
stands,
its own and
Thelxie
is
can
able
only
to
output
communicate in
messages that
other
were
ways.
pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
No need to get so technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module, right?
No, there's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try. I have 2 other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Thelxie's motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
Okay.
That doesn't sound too hard, and
Yeah, no, not at all.
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shells and coral, so I can craft a weapon for him.
A weapon? Will Thelxie have to fight?
Mm-hmm. Thelxie will need to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand, like that brave prince of legend. It's a part of my employer's request.
What an imaginative employer! Naming Thelxie after a water imp, but wanting him to look like a prince?
Well, regardless of his role or species, Thelxie's purpose is the same. Just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
Aww. That is so sweet. Okay, what is he saying? D... Oh, hang on. Where's my code? Oh, don't hit end stream. I almost did that. D... P... The DPN... I don't think Thelxie can speak words in English yet. Or maybe he's not supposed to. Maybe this is actually Morse code but for a different language that's not using the English alphabet.
Whoa, Thelxie just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
He can react to certain key words, but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module, he still can't quite communicate with us.
That's a pity. But anyway, the most important thing right now is for us to get to work. Maybe let's start by doing some testing on the motherboard. That sounds like something we can do here.
Paimon, do you know what a motherboard is?
Sounds good. The motherboard is on my workbench, so please follow me.
Well, it is very large. It looks like a puzzle.
Here we go. I have this testing manual, so feel free to reference it if
thank
you
you
get
for
stuck.
writing such a well-written
Want to
manual.
give it a try? It's okay if you don't succeed immediately. I've got a lot of backup boards just in case.
Nah, we got this. We love puzzles here, right? Alright, I'll give it a try.
Okay. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out.
Me too. Let's give it a try. Hello, it's Freminet and Freminet. And, of course, Thelxie.
My
can take a picture and zoom out. Oh my gosh, this is just great. And we can walk. Oh, I love this photo mode so much. That's right. What a nice pose. Thank you. Debug motherboard. Maybe I should have read the manual. I wanna. Can I make it go all the way up? Yeah. Debugging. Yes. Current length of assembled circuit 8. Yay! Alright, how did I do?
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
Thank you.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. It's just as I mentioned earlier. We're after colorful shells and coral. Oh, speaking of which, you're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment, right?
We're pretty much experts now.
Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
Oh, thank you. Yes, make sure that we are safe because Freminet's still the expert at diving. We just do it, you know, casually. How far? That's actually not that far. Okay. And wee. Too shallow. Okay. Wee. It's still too shallow. Wee. Here we go. Into the water we go. I've not actually been down to these parts. Well, look, I haven't really explored much at all. I've been so busy. And I eventually just decided, you know, I just want to... What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? I just want to explore all Fontaine at once. I'm not even sure I'm going to have that much time on the break to play through... Well, I'm going to make time because I want to... What is this? Oh my gosh. I didn't expect that to happen. No. Let me go back down. Let me swim back down. Let me do that again. Oh, that's fun. That's what the big jellyfish thing is. I know there's one near the Statue of the Seven. I dare not go near it. But maybe there's actually nothing to be afraid of. What other things have I seen? Okay, humongous hat jellyfish. I love that name. An extremely elastic Fontainian creature that can suck and launch characters into the air. It is said to be the final evolutionary form of hat jellyfish. The energy of the xenochromatic ball octopus can sometimes be used to move them to other places. Oh, I didn't even know the octopus has its own thing yet. Apparently that thing also gives you the octopus abilities. That is the octopus ability. I've not used that yet. I didn't even know. These things. I don't remember these. I guess a lot of these, like, I got, like, the little tutorial thing that popped up when I went near them because I was collecting the flowers for Freminet. Stew bowels. With the ball. Okay, everything needs the octopus power in this new land. Dew branches. Interesting. Those are, like, things you'd see in Sumeru. Okay. You may open in a stress reaction. I don't want to hit them. Well, I guess I have to. If I want the thing that's inside so badly. There's a shell.
It should be right over there.
Oh, the shells that we're
We'll
looking
be
for.
able
Good.
to find something that'll help us with our search. This is it. We call this thing an echoing conch.
Okay.
It can detect special reflection waves in the water to help us with all kinds of underwater exploration and excavation efforts. Here, try it. Did you notice any interesting places?
Yes.
The echoing conch should have detected some just now.
Oh, and
Let's go check them out.
my little octo baby is happy too. I'm glad. Material for Thelxie's weapon. Whee! Alright, there's another one. Oh, down here. There we go.
Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp.
This is a big boat.
Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
You're welcome. I don't... Oh, no, I don't like that. What is this? Operate cannon? Why is it malfunctioning like that? And poor Freminet, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was gonna do that to you. Alright. Let's get a move on. Hello there, blubber beasts. How are you doing? Look at them just enjoying life. I love the blubber beasts so much. There are so many cute creatures here. Look, octopus. This little thing, this little like a ray of some kind. Well, I don't see any of this octopus power. Oh, that's a lie. I absolutely see one of the octopus power. Let me try it. Let's just try it out. What does this do? I mean, aside from the fact that I skipped all the tutorials about it. Oh. Go here. Oh! Interesting. So you can, it's like placing, you place like a thing and then it explodes. That's actually quite cool. Hang on. Dangerous autocannons. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, we gotta look for those. Recently unlocked. I wish the recently unlocked would stay at the top for longer. Because sometimes I feel like I could use it more. How many days do we have left on this event? 12 days, so you got time. Who are you? I see somebody there. You must be the one who commissioned Freminet.
Ah, Freminet, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame d'Estray. I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're
That's
here to help
us.
me work on Thelxie.
The most trustworthy of
Yes, I
companions
see.
of all.
I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
really nice to meet you, Madame d'Estray. Are you Freminet's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Paimon
Greetings,
is
my new
Paimon.
friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Oh, do you really think so?
Do you think I look like a fairy too?
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Freminet here with this commission.
I see.
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Freminet had explained it to you already.
Well,
Well,
no.
Freminet told us that it
He
was a
said that
private matter, so
you
he
would
didn't
explain
wanna
it
just share it
if
willy-nilly.
you wanted to, and he was going to
I
not
see.
disclose.
So Monsieur Freminet is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
Yeah, sure, of course.
You can tell us
We are
anything.
always here to
You've
listen.
already said nice things about us,
people
so we'll
need us
try
to
our
be
best
there.
to help you get through your troubles.
And we are always willing to help, so of course, knowing the information would
What a
definitely
lovely
help us
little
help you.
Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right?
Somewhat. We
Simply
heard about
put,
it.
Parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water. My child is rather special, however. While most other children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Indeed.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood. In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water
to
in
look at the
secret.
story. It may be true.
So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
Yeah.
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old.
Loneliness syndrome.
It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
I see.
No. Is it a very serious disorder?
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler now.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
Oh,
The family
Paimon.
doctor has already begun to treat my son, but since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Once upon a time, there was a splendid and magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on the Thelxie plain, 500 feet beneath the surface. Countless lovely water imps lived in houses made of rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day and singing between fields of golden Teddygal during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of the iridescence parade, the important festival during which a new king would be crowned. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in golden branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. And during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all the offered shells and accept the crown from his father amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. As for the prince's name, it's none other than Thelxie.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
The day of the iridescence parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all of the water imps' hearts. The water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters. So the kingdom fell. The king was killed, and the water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color and crumbled away. The prince was barely able to escape with the help of a mysterious masked individual, but he had already lost everything and could only spend his days singing mournful songs. And just as the prince sang of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similarly lonely children.
How could the story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
What do you mean?
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality. He's begun to see himself as Thelxie.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
If only it were that simple, Paimon.
Most of the time, he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy.
Guide his fantasy. So, like, continuing on the story in a way that helps him to climb back into reality?
He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world. But since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book. If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition... Here, you can take a look.
Ah, so Zuria's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin. Oh, he looks so sad.
So sad.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different ending. One where the Water Imp Prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends. We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow, and let him perceive a world full of hope again.
I see.
That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
What a thoughtful
Just
idea.
need to finish the picture book. Why does Freminet need to make a Thelxie as well?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie, and help him regain his crown and country. But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Freminet here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture book.
Ah, like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria.
Yeah.
Paimon still has one question, though. Where will we be able to find a Water Imp Kingdom?
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Freminet to research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the Water Imp Kingdom, right?
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to take this seriously. And
Well,
the only way we can take this
Look,
seriously
this is just like
is if
Farina,
we
though,
choose
right?
to believe everything that's happening
Can
is
you make a
real.
performance so real?
So we'll be playing it straight, or, making it a fully immersive experience? Oh, neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
Yeah, it's just like Farina. You know, in the end, she was performing the whole time. But her performance was so real, no one could distinguish it from real life. Yeah, I'll try my best. We got this.
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal. I believe in my son. We can just see this as him wanting to stay asleep for a bit longer, because he's so enamored with his dream.
Zuria.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well. I should be heading back right about now to check on my son. We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce.
Okay.
It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood. There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help me out, I've made some more progress on Thelxie. I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
That's great news. I must thank you all. With that in mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps?
Sounds good.
All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
Yeah, of course.
Zuria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Freminet, do you think her
I can
plan
tell
will
she's
work
put a
out?
lot of thought into this, though.
Let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
Okay. It sounds a little bit like her son is like like in the movie Inception. And there was, you know, there was a lady. Yeah, that is just like in that movie. Well, it's actually a little bit different than that. But like the concept of somebody who can no longer distinguish between dream and reality anymore. And what happens to them if they can't? Although, in this case, it sounds like they have a really good solution. Because, yeah.
In peace and total silence.
That's right, Freminet. In this case, it sounds like they have a plan. Because if the person they're trying to help truly believes that they are someone else in a story that is just crying out in loneliness, if they believe the story is real, then I guess the solution is to keep writing the story. Write the story to be longer until you get to an ending where finally something good happens. And if they believe that that story is real, maybe you can eventually guide them out of the story, but only by addressing and the fact that that in their mind they are in the story. And maybe that the story is somewhat real. Or at least convince them that it's real. Once you can become part of the story, you can help to write it, to help to change it. What is this? It seems to be a dose of medicine left by someone here. There's a label on the bottom of the container with the word Destre on it, written on it. Solamenaline. Interesting. Hello there, little Thelxie. Aww. Thelxie Development Log 1. Attempted to install language module output module for Thelxie. The output signal will use a similar cipher to the one once used by the House of the Hearth. The benefits are twofold. Not only does the warehouse of the House of the Hearth already have many spare old motherboards, this approach will also make the language module compatible with the Diving Helmet's transcription module, allowing for quick and easy transcription and testing. As for the offset of the cipher, it will be set to 1 for convenience. 1. So DBWB. What's the other way around? CAVA. Kava. Is that the name of something? Who knows? Okay, guess we'll find out soon. If it is snag, I plan to apply for a transcription module to use for Thelxie, and it would have been the same one as the one used in the diving helmet, but the warehouse is out of stock. Seems like I'll have to make one from scratch using the one I have as a reference. I'll start looking into it, but it's unclear if I'll have enough time. Well, it sounds like you actually ahead of schedule, so I mean, I guess you could. Oh, 3. I've already spent more time than planned on the transcription module. The work on Thelxie's main body will be affected if I keep at this. I'll have to put this on hold. Although the diving helmet can still be used to decipher Thelxie's output signal, it'll probably be unintelligible to anyone else. What a pity. I'm sorry for not being able to give you a voice, Thelxie. Aw. Well, maybe we can work on it more. Alright, but tell us what you need to tell
What
us.
is it, Freminet? What did you want to say?
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves.
Okay, mentally prepare ourselves for what?
This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two
Yeah.
are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Freminet, why do
Okay.
you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise Zuria that we'll be optimistic about everything working out?
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's just...
Yeah. Alright, I'll mentally prepare myself for that then. Yeah, do you know this illness really well?
Ah, so that's why you looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about. Wait, Freminet, don't tell Paimon that you also...
No. Please don't misunderstand. I've never had it. I've just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous director. They say there
I
are many
see.
factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors, and even ley line disorder effects. Some even say it could be caused by contamination from god remains. And from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes. In the worst cases, the patient could even pass away.
What? It could get that serious? And here Paimon thought they'd just stop talking as much.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it. So if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out right now. I don't want you to help only to feel like you failed.
Don't worry, I've seen all kinds of strange and difficult things in life. You've got a point, I'll give it some thought. I want a combination of this. Like, don't worry, I'm gonna still stay here. But you've also got a point. Which is... Yeah, just don't blame yourself. We're gonna do everything we possibly can. But it sounds like this is a very serious thing.
Yeah, that's right. Paimon's seen all of those things too. No matter how hard it might get.
Yeah, but
we
it's
won't
not
be
just
scared.
something about being scared. It's
Really?
the guilt you might feel.
Then in that case, let's see this real-life fantasy adventure together to the end.
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help? After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. The whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart. But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Freminet?
Well, maybe because I've also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. It's really nice to have these sort of fantasy worlds, both the ones you create in your mind when you're writing stories and coming up with ideas, as well as the ones in these games where you get to experience other people's fantasy worlds. It's nice to have these sorts of escapes and these places where things go not the way they do in real life. So the penguin town you mentioned was...
So you remembered.
It's okay. We won't tell.
Why doesn't Paimon remember? Is that also a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark!
Paimon! You can see Dragon's Spine all the way over there. Oh, he's going into introvert mode. That is so relatable.
Hey, why did you put that on?
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind. Anyway, Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguins.
No, I get it.
They're all really good at making clockwork toys. And Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Pear? But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Paimon, you gotta like...
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I
You're
needed
looking
him.
at this the wrong way, Paimon.
So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his friend.
Yeah, that's right.
Freminet, are you sure you're not losing control of your
Paimon,
fantasies
you're
as
ruining
well?
it. Shh.
No, I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale world of my dreams must also exist somewhere. It might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult to see. Or it will only reveal itself at very specific times.
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
Yeah. That's the general
Oh,
idea of it.
I see.
Really? Paimon just said that because you put on your helmet.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very surreal feeling. Both alienating, but also as if you're being protected by something. I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things, as if a fairy tale has become reality. It's almost like a sort of miracle.
Really? Like a miracle?
Now I want to try on your helmet too. Well, Ether, I think everybody has something different that helps them go into the zone of just letting their mind take them into their other places.
Well, if that's in order.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, don't you still need time to work on Thelxie's weapon? We don't want to keep you from finishing your
Yeah,
commission.
that's true.
Right. I still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. I've got to finish everything before tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Paimon.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm sure there'll be other
I mean, here, there's
opportunities
me
for you
taking
to try my
credit
helmet.
for Paimon.
Thanks for all of your help. I'll be off for now. Let's meet up here again in 2 days.
Okay. The Water Imp's conjecture. Alright. I did not have time to read any of that. Oh, there's Thelxie and all the little penguin buddies. Look at all the penguins. They are so cute. Alright, well, looks like we have lots of event stuff to do.
It's easy to fix a machine when you know how it's built and how it works. But people, they're much more difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I've been eyeing this purple thing over here, so I gotta get it. But yeah. Yeah, no, we're gonna do everything we can to save this kid. And you know, I think there's people there. What is this? Why is there people here? Hello, you look like pirates. The Rusty Rudder. small. Okay. I guess I will let you guys be for today. I showed all the maritime roses opened up because it rained and now they're not. It's not raining, but that's why they all opened up. Okay, it looks like we have like a whole pirate thing over here, or maybe they're just sailors. I don't know. But yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, if you know you did absolutely everything you could, then you shouldn't really beat yourself up too much over it, because you tried to do everything you can in that moment, and sometimes it might not be enough, but I mean, what else could you do? If you intended, I don't want to say, it's not the right, it's not the, you know, like, it's the thought that counts kind of thing, but like, you put your best effort in, so there's nothing left for you to really regret, because what else could you have done differently? But that doesn't mean don't feel sad about it, because, you know, you're trying to save somebody. Aw, but Thelxie's so cute. Yeah, I mean, this plan has the makings of it. It might work, because if the whole thing is that somebody is seeing their fairy tale world indistinguishably from real life, then, I mean, it's a pretty good solution to just, you know, become part of the fairy tale and try to guide the fairy tale into something that isn't so lonely, so depressing almost. I mean, and yeah, at the end of the day, you're just trying your best, right? Okay, 2 days later, we're gonna do the story, we're gonna do the event after 2 days later. Let's go. Part 1 done, that is correct. Time to do part 2. I already see Freminet and Zarya there. As we stand here for many days. Oh, I should have gone up to the house to see if she would say anything. Whoops. Oh well.
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Freminet. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Well, that's some good
Zarya,
news.
Freminet, we're here!
Hello!
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be.
Yeah, where's Thelxie?
Hey, Thelxie!
Thelxie's not there. Oh, Thelxie is there. Oh, Thelxie has its little spear and shield now. Oh, that is so cute. What is he saying? Okay, I still have my Morse code guide here somewhere. Okay, over here. It is D B E 2 lines. What is 2 lines? M. Hang on, I gotta write this down. I'm gonna forget. Okay, we have. This is fun. D B E M B, and if I shift it, we get C A D L A. What does that mean? Or is it the other way? E C F and okay, that's not, maybe it's not in English. Did I think about that? I already did think about that. Anyway. Well, Freminet said he didn't have the cipher, right? So it could actually be a different shift, right?
Whoa! Thelxie's got himself a sword and a shield.
I know, he's so cute.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thelxie looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Freminet.
We helped too.
We did. We got the
Yes,
shells.
You really had a good eye for materials.
Yay!
Everything you found was
I am
high
glad.
quality. Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown? You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get
Aw.
my hands on.
I'm sure the ones you would have found would be very pretty too. But yes, I assume probably more shells would make a nice little crown, considering how nicely you've crafted the shells into this wonderful set of, armor and weapons for little Thelxie here. Yeah, consider it done.
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thelxie has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Sure.
Ooh, Paimon's excited now.
Well, what should we draw on the page?
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now, as far as the actual content of the drawing, please tell me what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Thelxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Okay, I'll also draw some companions. Anything
Oh,
else?
Us! Don't forget to add some color.
Color. Ah, color, yes, that's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope.
Yeah.
Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful. Splendid ideas, everyone.
Nice drawing, too.
Great! Everyone looks super pumped up. Thelxie most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
Thelxie happy.
I'm sure he is, Zuria. And this is still just the first page.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Hey, Thelxie's fantastic adventures begin now!
Let's do it. Prince's Country. Okay. After some time, you arrive at the shore above the underwater kingdom of water imps. So are we actually... Where is this? Oh, near the Opera Epiclus. Let me get this teleport waypoint. I see Doggo. I see a cat with a hat. Hello. The cat and the fiddle, the fish jumped over the moon. Okay. Meow meow, I'm gonna steal your fruit. Well, it looks like those ducks have found some fish. So it looks like they have a good fishing spot. Okay. Here we go. How are we going to get the kid to be able to come down here, though, underwater? Or is everybody able to swim underwater? I thought it was just Freminet and the Traveler and Paimon. Look materials to make the crown. Alright, I can do that.
Those are materials that we can use for the crown, right?
Yeah.
Let's get some for Freminet.
Let's do it. This material for Thelxie's crown is 1, 2, and 3. And what is that?
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
What is this? Those pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of his bones that do. Okay, that's weird out of context, but I'm sure there's a really, thoughtful and sad context behind that. Alright, let's see. There's a domain.
Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
What is in here? What is this? Have I been in here? This is in front of the opera. Maybe I've been in here. Oh yeah, I have been in here. That robot is just waiting for me to come out the other side. I've been here before. This place is cool. But the smooth way of jumping out of the building is even cooler. Okay, let's see. Assaulting the Water Imp Kingdom. The beautiful Kingdom of Water Imps is at hand. Warriors, together with Prince Thelxie, reclaim it from the monsters occupying it. Oh, we get some coins too. Ooh, I get to bring some characters. Okay, well, we have to bring Freminet. Or if I don't bring Freminet, will I get Freminet? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just do it. Do it, and then we have Farina. Who else wants to come over? Let's just bring the Heat and Wonder. Why not? My usual ones. Alright, let's see. Your mic is picking up some weird noise, like from the game. Wait, hang on.
They're pretty amazing, but still not
Oh, you're right.
like my Paimon was imagining.
Oh, maybe I should try to fix that before I get started in anything. Hang on, this has happened before. It's okay. I'm gonna try and fix the weird noise, which means the stream might drop for a second. But I'm gonna try fixing it. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna try fixing it. Okay, if the stream drops, it will drop for a second. Just hold on for like 5 minutes and I can fix this. Just give me a second. Alright, it looks like it should be back now. Let me know if that's better. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why it does that sometimes.
They're pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining.
Yeah, I don't know why it makes like that static noise sometimes. It has to do with when I stream directly off of my iPad and it streams for too long. But usually it takes like 2 hours for that to happen. So if I try to keep the streams under a certain time, I usually don't have to worry about it. But oh, that seems a lot earlier than expected. But thank you for letting me know, because otherwise I wouldn't have no idea. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's continue on. Also, it looks like we have trial Freminet, so I didn't need to bring my own anyway. I could have brought a 4th character. Oops. Oh well, okay. So these are the underwater ruins that Freminet found. They're pretty amazing. It does look very impressive. It's very dry in here. I noticed these underwater ruins tend to be very dry. Also, let me just make sure. They're pretty amazing. It does look very impressive. It's very dry in here. Okay, you can hear me talking. Can you hear the game? I don't know. just let me know if it's better. Okay, thank you. Alright. It's good? Great. This is the Kingdom of Water Imps, Paimon, not ruins.
Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the Water Imps' colorful houses and the Rainbow Bridge.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
You know, but here's the thing: is if you're trying to help somebody who already believes that they're in a fantasy world, an element of that is imagination, and so if you bring someone like that here, they can probably actually see all the colors and the decorations that you would have put there, even without you actually physically having to do it. As long as it's convincing enough that their brain can do the rest, I think it will work out. I love how Freminet's hat, even just like his regular like beret hat, has the penguin look with the eyes and the beak. It's okay, it's fantasy time now.
Whoa, someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Yeah. Well, Paimon is actually the most fantasy-like thing out of all of us.
Now entering Paimon Fantasy Mode!
I mean, Paimon's like a little fairy, so Paimon is very
Young
convincing.
adventurers, 'Tis Paimon,
as-
guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
We are the companions of Prince Thelxie, your Divine Highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Oh, reclaiming your glory! Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Huh?
Okay. Maybe work on the fantasy element just a little bit, but you're on the right track.
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! Ahem. From your responses, the
Oh.
goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect.
I
So
understand.
please accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory. So your
Yay!
future will always be filled with light.
Oh, Thelxie seems happy.
My gratitude to your Divine Highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
That's right. All thanks to the power of Goddess Paimon.
Ahem. Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek.
Use Prince Thelxie's Water Imp Chanson to defeat opponents more easily. After using the skill, Thelxie must charge up before being able to use it again.
Please
Oh, that is a
be
lot of
careful,
enemies.
brave adventurers. Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of water imps. They're called healing churls of the deep.
And Thelxie's excited.
Those
Okay,
accursed
Thelxie
enemies
uses
are back again.
power.
Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
That's right. Okay, Thelxie still needs to charge up again.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
I guess that's not gonna do anything against this guy.
We're under attack again. It's a Lawitro of the deep.
There's no need to
Oh
fear, my
no!
prince. His Highness is so strong now.
Oh,
Even a
Thelxie's
divinity
waving!
pose no threat to him.
A divine true? Oh, I love this. This is so sweet. I guess I should use Freminet at some point, shouldn't I?
Committed to memory.
Well, let's Oh, that was a lot faster than I thought it'd be. I thought that shield would be a lot worse.
So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of water imps?
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thelxie's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Freminet earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong. We just eradicated all the monsters.
Yeah, maybe I should use Freminet next time because
It's
he's not
okay,
fully
Zarya.
built,
We
so
can
maybe
come back
it
again
won't be
once
as
I've made
fast.
the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time. And you too, Thelxie, my child.
Aww. Okay, what is Thelxie saying? Let me just briefly try again. But once again, I don't think that Thelxie is speaking in English, even with a cipher and a shift. So it is... okay, dash dot dash, K... F... U... B... J... N... F... N... B... N... B... O. I think that... Yeah, no, I still can't piece together what that actually means. But it's okay, because I get the sense that Thelxie is enjoying going along with this.
Thelxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
That's right, Thelxie, our little prince.
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the Traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
We can add an update to Thelxie's fantastic adventures as well. Now that we've reclaimed the Kingdom of Water Imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book.
Yeah. Great. So looks like our little rehearsal there went well.
Zarya and Freminet, why don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book.
You just want to see someone draw Goddess Paimon with 3Ds.
Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles,
Wow,
Prince
look at all the
Thelxie and
colors.
his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yeah.
At this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed her true goddess form to her companions.
Woohoo! The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she bestowed upon them many blessings, and even prayed that the prince would be able to fulfill his goal.
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. The prince finally managed to reclaim his kingdom. But as for the crown...
Oh no, the crown isn't ready yet!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up and are sure to return, but the prince is certain to reclaim the crown the next time they fight. The brilliant rainbow shall descend onto the kingdom once more.
That's right.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now!
We are so close.
The pages are beautiful! Zarya is
Yeah.
really talented at
I know,
drawing.
the art is so nice.
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end, and the promised coronation. My child, you'll also be able to brighten up when that time comes, right?
I'm sure he will, Zarya. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Freminet, about the time you'll need for the crown.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for our final adventure, okay?
Sounds good to me.
And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
You know, she always addresses Thelxie the penguin, though, as like, well, she's talking about her child, which I assume is her thinking out loud about her child. But she also is always facing Thelxie, the little penguin. Does she already see the penguin as being like her son
You
then?
still got some work to do, right, Freminet?
Yeah, I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Freminet's really dedicated. Freminet's working really hard.
Yeah. Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated
Well,
once
this
you're on
one's a
the job.
special case, I think.
Well, about that, it might be because...
Because what?
It's because... I hope...
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red! And it looks like you're about to run
is.
away and put your helmet
It's okay,
on
I
again.
won't pry if you...
Am I turning red?
You kinda are. Don't tease Freminet, Paimon. Just leave him alone if he doesn't want to say.
Alright. We won't bother you anymore for today, Freminet. Let's see each other in 2 days' time.
Okay, thank you. See you in 2 days.
See ya. Bye-bye. Anything else?
I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I wish that too. I really do believe that there's always a possibility to find light in darkness. That even if you are lost in the dark, like in the dark ocean waves, and you can't find your way around or can't tell which way is up or down, and you are just floating in darkness, even then, someday you will rise to the surface and see light again. So, I think that's a beautiful sentiment. Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. Swirling vortexes pan. Oh, look at Thelxie with their spear and shield and crown and cape. Ah, so good. I love it. Look at all of these adventures we're going on. And also, sounds like there's music when you go in here too, right? Oh, not in here, although we are gonna do this too. Yeah. What is this? Oh, we can get Freminet. That is good. I already have a Freminet. I pulled for Freminet, so I could have all the 4-star characters. And I do.
Yep.
Wait until 2 days later. Yeah. Hello there, little Thelxie. Aww. Let's try going up to the house. Because it does look like a nice view. Where is the house? I actually don't even know. Not here. That's for sure. Where is the house? There was like a little cottage somewhere. I don't have the good depth perception to find out. That didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's not his normal attack. I'm so used to using Freminet now. She's the only one where it's like her normal attack is just the Pneumosia. Oh, over there. I see it. I see it. Okay. You really liking Freminet's character in this? Paimon roleplaying is funny. Yes. Yeah, this event is so nice. I definitely like events like this where they give like a different, like a 4-star character a time to shine. Like I feel like Freminet in this event, Layla back in the mushroom one, Kaveh and his backstory and during the Academia Championship. Yeah, we definitely get these events and also like hangouts and story quests, all those things really help to, you know, expand on all these characters. And definitely, that's awesome. Because it makes you feel connected to all the characters in this game. Oh, you can see the big willow from all the way up here. Wow. It looks so sad. I wonder what's up with that. I gotta catch up. Well, as I said, I will eventually. Inscribed shell? The sea goddess hath rung his knell. Ding dong, hark. Okay.
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Okay. We haven't seen or heard from her son, but I guess it's because he's in the house, right? I don't know. And just still thinking about the fact that, you know, she seems to talk to the penguin as if the penguin is her son. Almost like she's the one that can't discern reality and fantasy anymore. But I don't know. I think I'm reading. I feel like I'm reading too much into it. I don't know. I always have a hard time judging. Like, am I reading too much into this, or am I actually going on the right track of like this vein of thought? And sometimes it's one way, and sometimes it's the other. Like sometimes it was actually didn't really mean anything, and the other times it's like, oh, I did catch onto something. It's like, oh, I knew it. I knew from the beginning there was something up with this, and it's gonna make me really sad. Anyway, how are you, Thelxie? Thelxie's excited. Alright, let's see. 2 days. Freminet was a lot in the Archon quest. I mean, like, there was a whole time when he was, like, diving through the pipe, right? Looking for a child. So he did have, I mean, not everybody's gonna have even amounts of time in the Archon quest, but all things considered, he did have a really important role, which was that he confirmed that the seawater was contaminating the ocean, the fontaine water. So, yeah. But yes, I'm glad that we get to delve into his story even more now. Yeah.
Today's the final day of Thelxie's fantastic adventures.
Yeah.
Find Freminet at his camp.
Hello.
Hey, Freminet, Thelxie, we're here.
Hello, Paimon. Hello, traveler.
Hello, Freminet.
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, and speaking of,
Who are
Found
you?
you two
Oh,
at long last.
that's right!
I'm
Our
so glad
commission!
you both are
We
all
forgot
right.
to tell her! I guess no, we were stalling.
You here, Miss Thelxie?
Ether and Paimon were stalling, so I guess we didn't forget.
What could have happened? That water imp Thelxie, of course. After I gave you that commission the other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Freminet. Even the missing fish was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this show.
Yeah, I was like, Thelxie is super excited.
Sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
Huh? Freminet? Diving? No, that's not what happened at all. I heard a completely different account. What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water.
Oh
He
no!
never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
Like the kid that we're trying to make the story
sure?
for? The shells would be like the
100%
armor,
sure.
right? Because he
I've
thinks he's
confirmed the account
Thelxie.
with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was only 8 years old. His name was Lescaut Destray.
Wait,
Oh no.
let's go to Stray?
I was wondering why we haven't heard from this kid at all.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
name.
do not disturb.
They
Okay.
say the
That just
family
means it's
took on
late.
the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago.
Oh, so she knows more about art than she's
Well,
let on.
naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
It can't be, right? Lescaut Destray? Zuria Destray? It must be some sort of a
No.
coincidence?
Because it sounds like then he thought he was Thelxie and he went into the water to go save the kingdom. Because he thought that was real. I think Zuria has the illness too. I think that, or somewhat she. That's I knew I caught onto something with the fact that she keeps talking to the penguin like the penguin is her son. Oh my gosh, no, that's so sad. It seems like we need to pay a visit to the Destray house.
I'm sorry, miss. We've got to go check on something right now.
Thank you for letting us know.
Oh, I
Because
see.
we've been,
Well, you go on
you
ahead.
know,
I
away
just
from
need to make sure
society
that
for a
you're
really
both
long
all
time
right.
and wouldn't have
I'll
heard
head back then.
otherwise.
Please remember to take care.
Take care, thank you. Yeah, miraculous crown. I was also thinking that when we went up to the house and we just hear the doctor being like, only if it's urgent, and we only hear the doctor's voice. If we heard Zuria's voice too, then I would be more assured that there was somebody else there. However, I was kind of worried that the doctor was just treating Zuria. And I found it suspicious that that we haven't heard from her son at all. I know that he's like supposed to be bedridden and he couldn't communicate very well. But like, oh, that's so sad. It might have meant that by the time it's almost like with Freminet telling us to be mentally prepared for anything to happen. But it's almost like by the point in time in which Freminet was contacted to help out with the situation, it actually was already too late. No.
Excuse us. Is anyone here? Is this Madame Destray's place?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Yeah, it's pretty urgent. Okay. Who is the patient? The door opens after a brief moment of silence. A man
This is the
confused look
residence of
inside.
Zuria Destray, and I'm Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else
Okay,
could be my
don't
patient?
be so angry. We're
Your
just
patient
curious.
should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but he's... Well, the young master's no longer with us.
No.
And now the Madame has come down with the same illness.
Darn it. I
Her
knew
friends,
it
by any chance?
at some point, and I just didn't wanna.
So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself?
Yeah.
She believes her son is still alive?
That
And
is
she can't
correct.
distinguish
When the
fantasy
young
and
master
reality anymore, so that's why she
disappeared,
sees the penguin and
she
sees her
was
son.
organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time. That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Then all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
I don't think so.
No, those were all
That's
real.
from what Delaroche said.
Although they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
Well, it sounds like it was only a
I
month ago,
see.
but still, it sounds like
So after
her
her
illness
son
has progressed
left,
quite quickly.
she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
Aww. So it's one of those cases where maybe there's nothing we could have done either way. How is Zuria now?
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it.
Wait, he wrote that shell?
Then she broke down.
Because we
once
saw
more.
another shell down in the water.
Prescribed some
Oh
sedatives.
my gosh,
and
did he drop the
she's
shell when
currently
he was
resting.
going into the water and then he...
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do.
Oh, Paimon.
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece
Paimon,
of
yeah,
news,
don't panic.
we must all calm
Just
down
be mentally
first.
prepared.
What should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it. Those patients and what their doctors said back then. What if... Dr. Jalacan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? It's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
The doctor quickly retrieves the book and hands it to Freminet.
Yes, this is it.
We still need to finish the adventure and the picture book?
That's right. If what Dr. Jalacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria, so we should complete this journey. We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again.
We'll have to give it a try.
There's no time to waste.
I mean,
Let's set off
what
right
else?
away.
What else are we going to do? This is more jellyfish. Wow, that is very high up. Hang on, I like these things. How do you go in them? Does it need to have water? Do we need to have water? Let's try this. The jellyfish worked underwater, so I assume it has something to do with water.
I knew you'd miss me.
You know what? Not important right now. We have more important things to do. Charge into the lair of evil. Yeah, that's right. We have to, oh, I don't know. This is like... Valentine doesn't even pull punches on it. Yeah. This is just... very emotional. Yeah, that's what I love about this game. Is just... how in-depth you get to know the characters and just... the way they kind of use the stories to really just go into all these really emotional and like these emotional topics. All these things that, like, delving into all these subjects that are really hard to go through because it's, you know, kind of. Oh, I think that's the wrong one. This one, yeah. Because it's sad. All right. But I mean, it also very gracefully helps us kind of... I mean, that's the thing, is like, for us, we have to be able to differentiate between fantasy and reality. But by being able to do that, you're able to bring what you've learned from fantasy into reality. And I feel like Genshin, in fact, always has like these... there's always some sort of... even if it's not a life lesson, just something you can take away from the story that sticks with you. I'll bring Albedo. Because we get Freminet as child character, right? So, but yeah.
We're here again. This is the final part of Thelxie's journey, but the most important person is missing.
Oh, so these ruins are kind of scary too.
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us? If we were to feel troubled, the patient would become anxious as well.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have to give something to Zuria, it should be our smile.
That's
We
right.
have to keep smiling
Maybe if
as
nothing
we finish
else,
this adventure.
if nothing
I think
else,
she'll
we
be able
just
to
wear our
recover, right,
smiles on our
everyone?
faces. If nothing else, we can brighten her day. And sometimes when you're helpless to do anything else, that still means so much. Even if you can just make somebody happy for one day, 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 second. If you help someone feel really happy when they are feeling sad, I mean, that means the world to them, right? If nothing else, we can give her that. But, I mean, yeah, we're not going to give up on trying to help her recover as well. I'm sure she will.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
That's right. Let's do it. Oh dear, there's a lot of stuff here.
Brave adventurers. Here come the evil monsters that stole the
Whoops.
crown.
That's not what I meant to press. I saw a button. Hey, Thelxie's waving.
Let's eat these Cyclops. Let's beat them up.
I forget how to use Freminet since he has a very specific kit. Okay, now let's get this. Let's get Freminet. Let's get Albedo. Now we try to use Freminet. You have to press the skill and the normal attack in a certain order. That's nice.
Ever today. We must be going all out.
Thelxie! There we go. Thelxie, quick worker.
Let's leave the crown for you now, Your Highness.
That's right. We will finish the battle now.
Everyone hold hands.
Let's see.
Going on tear. Frost is coming.
I mean, Freminet himself, he's a character. Known a lot of tragedy in his life too. What happened to his mother. Surviving in the House of the Hearth before Arlecchino, or the Arlecchino that we know. He's endured through a lot as well. So, yeah.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you'd think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just... Could you tell me the name of your child?
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelxie. He's the prince of the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yeah.
We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
I
Well,
see. Madame, please rest
Don't
assured,
worry.
everything is still on schedule.
come back
Your
here.
friends have already departed to find... Wait, look. They've already returned.
Zuria! Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
yeah.
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yeah, look,
Yes,
there's little
but the
Thelxie.
coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place. Because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost.
That was
will
the
now
other
come
thing,
back
is that
to
she
you,
never
and
said
soon,
her son's
very
name.
soon, you will never be lonely again.
Which is kind of why I was concerned that we never heard from them. But I
And
didn't
the
think
last
much of
page
it
of
until
the
I started
picture
putting
book.
other puzzle pieces together.
It's still waiting for you to illustrate and color.
And now I'm just thinking back on that
Right.
now and putting that
picture
puzzle
book,
piece in
The picture
too.
book. But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Don't worry, Thelxie and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
That's right.
Okay.
At last,
Look how beautiful that castle is.
drive off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory. Their success was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
The
Resplendent.
water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the rainbow bridge of old. As he
Wow.
watched the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its
And he
beauty.
saved them all.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the rainbow bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler, Goddess Paimon, Freminet, and... Huh? Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother.
Aww.
Zuria walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
That's the end of the story, Zuria.
That's right.
Thank
Never
you.
have to be lonely again.
Thank you all. I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again. Mama loves you too.
Oh, what's happening? Is Zuria talking to Thelxie?
What is Thelxie saying?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals. You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
Freminet walks up to you and pulls out his diving helmet before placing it on your head. Yeah? Yeah? Aww. I love you, Mama. So that's what Thelxie is saying.
Mama loves you too.
But I love you more, Mamo.
Wait, what is this?
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace.
My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always
Make
love
me
you.
cry again.
My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Maman.
Aww. I am crying. I am crying now. Three days later at Freminet's camp.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Hello.
Freminet! Why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zuria? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't
Oh,
want to hear
Paimon,
it.
you have to hear it either way.
Don't
Do you
worry,
care or not?
it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well. She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness. Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well. She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So
Yeah,
it
that's
wasn't
good
bad
to
news
hear.
after all.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If at some point in the future you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy.
Okay, good.
She
I was
still
like, she
has
should
the
keep
original.
The original, but she can
It's
make a photocopy
extremely
for us.
important to her.
But
Alright,
yes.
then there's no problem.
Yeah.
It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just fantasy.
Paimon, do you know
But
what
it's
the
something
Madame
much
said?
more
She
to a lot
said
of people.
that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her. She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
Well, I think that's just the blessing of living in Teyvat, where all sorts of elemental powers surge. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Because in the real world... there's no magic that will come and save you. But there are still so many ways in which maybe somebody could be saved. And if so, then that has to do with the people in your life that wanted to save you, and yourself wanting to be saved. It's not just magic, it has to do with what you wanted to have happen deep inside. And maybe if that's lost, then how other people can help you as well. I don't know, it's complicated. But I guess in a fantasy, a fantasy inside a fantasy inside a fantasy. I guess in a fantasy world, maybe there is like that little element of magic to help as well. Perhaps fantasy is not just fantasy after all.
But what else could it be?
A descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
What? That can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Well, Paimon.
Yes. I suppose that would be a miracle.
Yeah.
I hope that everyone who's
A
found
rainbow.
themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Miraculous crown. Oh, what a beautiful little event story. This was this was like a Freminet story quest. Because we got to travel with Freminet a little bit and also help out. So I guess it didn't really address at the end whether Zuria still thinks, or still has the loneliness syndrome, or does she still have the syndrome and she feels that she is spreading awareness to save people like her son, or has she actually herself recovered too and is hoping to help people like her son and herself as well. Either way, it looks like she's using her life now can be, well, she can honor her son and hope that other people won't succumb to the same things as he did, because, yeah. At least she's gotten somewhat better. Yeah, it sounds like the story really did help her recover, though. I mean, it sounds like there was an element of magic here, too, which we wouldn't get in the real world. Because it sounds as though reality actually changed and she actually was able to... There's some outer force that helped her to see her son, like, actually, not just her imagination or her illness. But, yeah. And the story also kind of, really addresses that, like, the complexity with, different sorts of illnesses, and there's no one size fits all option for treating somebody who has an illness like that. But really understanding them who they are and if there was any sort of reason that their illness might have become aggravated like that. Kind of just, you know, everybody's different, and it kind of goes into that. It's not like there's one treatment. There's yeah. All right, but yeah, it's just so sweet, you know, the mother's love. Mother just wants to be reunited with her child again. All right, let's continue. Let's do the event. Let's do some of the games to help. The motherboard. We're gonna fix the motherboard. We're gonna do all these wires things. All right, let's see. The debugging. Sorry, I should have read that. Why did I not read that? Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna do this, and we have to. Hey, how do we close the switch? There we go. I know how to do circuits. I love doing circuit stuff. These are very simple circuits. 2 different circuits involved in the debugging process. Circuits, starting points and endpoints are the same color. Okay. There we go. So far, we have not had a circuit in which there's any reason the switch would need to be open, but I assume that will change. Okay, does the colors need to, like, match, or... There we go. I don't think that the orange has to go with red, or the green has to go with blue, or anything like that. After the debugging process has gone on for a while, you can use the debug manual to obtain clues of how... No, we don't need that. We don't need... maybe I should be careful before I say that. How would we use this? Because I feel like I have to go like this, right? And then can this also go? Yeah, no, that breaks it. Delete that. Equipping circuit limit. We don't need to hit the limit though, right? Then we should be fine. Come on. Oh! I thought this whole... You know what? This whole time I thought the switch was opening and closing because I was tapping the screen over and over. No, it's because this thing turns the switch on. I am so silly. Okay, then I understand what has to happen, because then this is not like a required path thing for any certain penguin, but we have to still have somebody go through it. Now I understand how the system works. That has a that's more like it. Okay, let's see. When a signal passes through an inductive switch of a specific color, the branching path connection will change. You can repeatedly activate such inductive switches in this way. Is that actually how an inductor works? I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess I could find out. Okay, that doesn't work. No, it has to let me draw the whole thing. There we go. But how do I... Actually, no, orange is going to orange, green's going to... And then that goes first, and then the green goes second. Okay, we're good. And it switches it. There we go. There we go. We are building more efficient circuits, which is good. All right. So, we want green to go there first. So, we don't want to just connect it because... Actually, no, it'll take longer. I'm just trying to time it, but... Okay. Oh, but we don't want to... we don't want it to hit the green, the blue switch before green has gotten over it. So maybe we want to go like this. There we go. Yeah, I know. Well, it is a cute game. Let's see. So green is a good path. And then orange, we're gonna delay orange again. And it switches and switches again and then switches again. Nope, okay, did not time it right. Okay, let me think about this harder, okay? So we have, so green goes to here, no, don't make that. Green goes to here. Swaps it to go, so orange goes here. And we'll swap it again. But I feel like we needed to swap a fourth time, right? Fourth? Third? I don't remember. Hang on. Just what's the state of this right now? Okay, hang on. There's a reason that this bridge was not already here. Or is there? Actually, I don't know. I don't see any other... Or do I? No, I think this has to be here. So green goes first. Green will activate this. Switch it to so orange can go. Orange switches it back so green can go, but then then it has to switch another time for orange to make it. My brain is seeing a solution. It has to like loop back again or something. But it's just not happening in my mind. Hang on. I can't cross through though, right? No. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, the little Thelxies are just waiting for me to, like, come up with a solution. Okay, but then orange can't do anything. Okay. This is tough. That doesn't work. No, I said I wasn't gonna use the hints, and now I'm afraid I will have to. Doesn't matter how long this is. We need a... Well, maybe it does, because we need to time it in a way that, like... Okay. Let's do stepwise again. Green goes here, hits this. Wait. Then that switches it off. Then... So the green gets actually stuck here. Orange can now go here. Go down here. But when orange does that... Green... But we don't want orange to get stuck. We want orange... We want one of them to keep going. Let's try this. Oh, they can't... Okay. I feel like this piece in the middle here shouldn't be here because there's a reason it's gone. Except I can't do anything else to link up these bridges. Hang on, Experiment some more. No, wait. I understand. Wait, I gotta stop saying I understand because it might not be true. There we go. If I think hard enough, I'm like, wait, if we delay, since green is gonna get stuck there, but if we delay it long enough for orange, okay. Alright, let's go. Hold on, just let me just think about this. There's a reason why this is here. Okay. How about we just connect it the way it naturally looks like it should be. And then we try to work out why it's wrong. Okay, there's a lot going wrong. Okay. Okay, we just make this longer. Am I right? There we go. Next, is this not the same thing? Oh, it's not. They're switched. Are they switched? Wait, isn't this the same as what I just did? I don't think it's the same, but I'm failing to see how it's different at the moment. Oh, whoops. Okay, I gotta make it this longer. Or even longer. Yeah, wait, is this not exactly the same? Oh, is this the last one? Oh. Oh, the music. I guess that was the last one. Okay, we blew through that a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna take. Record for this of the search of glory. The echoing conch has rediscovered the trail of the iridescent glory near the Mort region. The abilities of the xenochromatic ball octopus may be of some use here. Well, good thing we just discovered. Literally just discovered what that is. Also, I don't even have the Statue of the Seven unlocked there. Okay. And what is this? Oh, it's just we can battle. We can do battling. Okay, I'm gonna do that after. That looks like it's pretty easy to get to. Where am I going? Oh, down here, okay. I guess having Freminet will be good because her ability is like you can use the sea creature abilities more often, right? I have literally never been to this area. Let's see. Hello, little crabbo friend. Oh, why is it a floating island? Hang on. Yeah, why is this like on a floating island? Ooh, suspicious. There's so many secrets for me to explore. I am so excited. Okay, we just figured out how the octopus works. When the echoing conch plays, it will display possible iridescent glory locations on your minimap and in your field of view. Collect the designated number of said glories to complete the challenge. Some materials require xenochromatic quantum or aberrant abilities to collect. Okay. I'm sorry, little octopus, but it looks like you're gonna be okay. 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 Is that what we're trying to do? Yes, no? Something tells me. Oh, wait. Pick up. Okay. Wait, pick up. Pick up. Okay. Good. Then what is this? Oh, it's just on the ground. Okay. Or was it? I am confused. Alright, let's see. Pick up. Okay. And we have another one. Uh-oh. No. Oh, what the heck? I can hold? Oh, it's like a water gun, but underwater. It's funny how that works. Okay, that was not an actual thing. Some of these are not actually increasing the number. And hopefully by the end of this event, I will have figured out why. Gameplay tutorial. I assume this is what I need to know. Okay. Glad that was pretty self-explanatory. Challenge complete. What is this? Oh, we finished the thing. Collect 80. Oh, do we have enough to get Freminet now? Do we have enough to get Freminet? Not yet. Not quite. Oh, that's what the furnishing is. That's question mark. It must be. We get to keep our own Thelxie. Oh, I thought that was the whole event, but no, we got more to do. we got more places to go, you know. I'm glad I'm doing this event now. The photo event where you get the lens for Charlotte at the end, I got the lens. I mean, you get the lens at the end either way. But I didn't know that you only had 6 days to get the photos. I was gonna do it on the weekend, and it's like, oh, sorry, you lost all your chances to get the photos. And look, I didn't even start the event until the weekend, or not the weekend, but the day after, when I noticed, like, oh, you can no longer take photos. No, I don't want to hurt. No, I want this thing. You're not an octopus. You're like a jellyfish. Oh, you're the one that does the explodey thing. The octopus does a water gun, and the jellyfish does an explodey thing. Alright, look, I didn't even know they were 2 different things just now. But I guess we do now. Do this, and then... boom! Alright, we've angered many things. No. Goodbye. Yeah, that's right. Freminet can just do this over and over again. 2. Okay, this is just here. Nope. No, I refuse. I will not hurt Blubber Beast. We're gonna go to the next one. There we go. These Blubber Beasts are free to live happy. And see? That's exactly what they do. Okay, who's still attacking me then? Oh, you. Oh, that actually does damage. Okay. Well, too bad. Okay. 79. Alright, we are almost there. I already have Freminet, so I guess it's not that bad, but... but hey, I mean, we're gonna do this. Let's see. Up here. Whoops, no. Let's go! This little ocean thing has been sitting here waiting for me for so long. Don't worry, I'll eventually get to some of these world quests. Let's see. Oh, you look scary. Goodbye. Okay, we need the Crabbo power. Alright. I understand how this works now. I gotta wait until it shoots and then activate this so I can knock it back. For so long, I was so confused how that worked. And then I understood. And it made life so much easier. No, you want me to hurt this cute little thing? I don't wanna. I will do whatever it takes. But unwillingly. Where else? I'm looking because there's a marker for one here. Oh, it's above. No, I will not hurt Blubber Beast. Okay, you're not giving me many options. You're not giving me a choice. Alright, no one saw. No one saw. We didn't do anything. Not at all. Oh, there's a pearl here? Okay, that's nice. What a coincidence, right? Alright. Tower's gonna do the world. Mike is doing the thing again? Darn it. Okay. I'm gonna fix it, even though it's almost the end. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna fix the thing. Great, okay. Fixed. That was even faster than last time. That was good. Okay. Oh, actually, we need to finish this. We don't need to be here and let the Blubber Beast just attack me, because I didn't do anything. You saw nothing, right, Blubber Beast? I would never hurt you, ever. I love the Blubber Beast so much. Hey, look! Freminet! New character obtained. So there's more constellations, I think. And then if we get some more, we get to have our own Thelxie. Hang on. Okay. Crit rate increase. That sounds actually really good. Okay. The last thing we need to do is fight, I think. We need to do lots and lots of battle. Is it sounding okay, I think? Okay, it sounds normal on my end, so I think it sounds good. I think it's good. Probably be the last time that happens. Okay, big baddie. That's right. Routing weakling score. No, thank you. Rowdy lackeys. Okay. Big baddie. Yeah, that's the one we're gonna go for. Water Imp's chanson. Trial character. Oh, we have our own Nahida and Nilu. And yeah, let's just go my Bloom team, because Nilu's really good for that, right? Her abilities. Like if you have only Dendro and Hydro characters, let's go for it. Start challenge. Oh no. Okay, we'll have to just do this. Okay, that was a lot of. That was a lot of stuff.
With all my strength. All eyes on me.
Come at me.
Everyone hold hands.
Care for a dance.
I see everything.
That's this!
Time to shine.
Let's go.
Dance with me!
This dance is for you.
The show's only just begun.
Watch and learn.
Go.
Care for a dance?
Go.
Scanning.
There, little Thelxie helps us too.
Another.
Strike a pose.
So I'm just battling for the perimeter. I think is the goal. No, don't hurt me, Hida.
I'm the Temple of Wisdom. Minute to minute.
Come at me.
All my strength. All eyes on me. Shower me with praise.
he was so much fun. Like games that are, I love games that are just so well-rounded. Like the story is good, the story makes me cry, but also the gameplay is fun too. The adventures are so much fun, the lore, just everything.
I see everything. Share my knowledge. Strike a pose.
Dance with me.
Let the world come alive.
Like, I don't get tired of it. Like, I'm too busy to play most of the time now, so I don't ever get tired of this. Oh, little Thelxie! Alright, oh, I should have used the Water Imp's chanson more, I think. Actually, no, it's just points. So as long as we got the points, then we're good. Okay, next. Can we use I'll hate them? Okay. Sure. Do I need official and Raiden Shogun? Yeah, why not? Why not? Everything's working well now? That's good. Thank you so much for letting me know that there was issues before.
There is no escape.
Okay, hang on. Do this methodically in the right order.
Make yourselves at home.
I mean, somewhat, anyway.
Surprise.
Where did Oz go? Wasn't Oz here just now?
Illusion shattered.
Everyone hold hands. Share my knowledge.
Scatter.
No, he's here now.
Inazuma shines eternal.
You don't even have this thing.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
There was no reactions happening.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Okay, as long as we get like 6,000 points or whatever, then we get all the bonuses. No. Why can I not scan? Okay. No. Oh, Thelxie did a whole bunch of damage. There we go.
By royal decree. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
I don't know if 6,000 points is possible, but I mean, we're gonna do our best here.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Let me click it.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Just do as many reactions as we can. It doesn't matter that everybody's dying.
Everyone hold hands. Share my knowledge.
Uh-oh. No, running out of time. Okay, at least we got like 4,000. We almost got 5,000. Can we get 5,000? We got 5,000. Oh, we're so close. Oh, so close. Oh, well. That is okay. It's just more Mora. I have a lot of that, so we're fine. Neuvillette and Wander? Sure. Just go with the typings that they're suggesting, because, like, that's usually a good sign. Okay. Hello there, Thelxie.
One with wind and cloud. The wind knows power.
Let my name echo in song.
Cry louder.
Cry louder.
Swan fury.
Cry louder. Oh, he does animal damage this time. Interesting. Oh, he's Neuvillette. Oh, he's swirling them all. Good work,
Be
Thelxie.
sanctified.
Following order. One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Strike a pose.
Unsightly insects. The wind rises. Into the wind. As one with wind and
This. Do this. Do this. Do this. There we go.
Let the mighty be humble.
Oh, swirl them all again. Yes, this is good.
wind strider. You
No.
Dare you?
Okay. We're good.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Behold. How amusing. Search for. I'm used to this.
I should be careful here. Maybe I should. Actually, no, healing's not that important. We're almost out of time, so let's just try to get to the. Come on, we can do this. Come on, Thelxie! Please! No! Oh, so close. Oh, it's so close. We almost got to 6,000 that time. Okay. Next one. Oh, Freminet and Neuvillette. Okay, I'll use my Freminet. Oh, my Freminet does not even have fully leveled up artifacts. So maybe... No, we're just gonna go with it. I mean, she's been pretty okay so far, so...
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
Lynn, witness my great undertaking.
Let the world collide.
Silence!
Goodbye.
Everyone hold hands.
Oh, don't lag.
Moments of birth.
I'm not pressing that many buttons.
Settle down!
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song.
Okay. Good. No,
Make
don't.
yourselves at home.
Nahida.
Coming to be.
Maybe I should
Great undertaking.
heal up the team. You know, that might be helpful, right? No, please. Heal up faster.
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
I don't actually know what Nebula, like his special does. I think it just does damage, right? And then has like these water things that heal.
Another test. That tingle?
Lynn, moments of birth.
We need the salon back.
Hey. Share my knowledge.
Oh, we're way past 6,000 this time. Hang on. Maybe this is a good team.
Everyone hold hands.
Settle down.
Maybe this is a good team that we have here. 7,000. This is way more than the other
Feel
ones.
this ancient power.
The Temple of Wisdom. Let the world collide.
No. Okay, we're good. We are more than we didn't even need Thelxie's help this time. Wow, that was really good considering the other ones, which are such close calls. These ones are such close calls. All right, last one. Farina and Risley. Yeah, that seems okay. Sure. I mean, we'll see.
Coming to be.
Time to shine.
Witness my great undertaking. Illusion shattered.
Get a little chilly.
Did I really just use that? Did I just use the burst and there was only one guy there? Oops. No. I'm just gonna punch our way out of this. This is better use of his burst. Okay, that was the wrong way, I think. Because, yeah, the other guy's back there.
Strike a pose. Let the world collide.
Okay, 6,000 on this one might be a little harder. Whenever there's some big thing around. Okay, let's see. Thanks, Thelxie. I didn't quite see what you did this time, but that's okay. Uh-oh. No.
Illusion shattered.
Uh-oh. No. Get out of the way! Dude! Is he even being healed? He is. anytime there's like the smaller enemies, this goes fast. Anytime there's larger enemies, even though the larger enemies give more points, it's not as easy. Okay, I didn't quite see what Thelxie did there. Oh no, not another one of them.
Feel this ancient power.
No.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Okay, at least this time it went the right way. Good. Oh.
Let the world come alive!
Hang on. Heal up faster! Okay, good. At least the shields are knocked out. Was Thelxie giving me like some kind of power? Is that what this like, rainbow between me and Thelxie is? Yeah, no, it's not. It's getting to 6,000 now. We didn't get to 4,000. Alright, doesn't matter. We're still winning. We did it! We did the event! Let's see. That should be all the points. Look at that! My battle pass just went all the way up. Okay. Let's see. Water Imp Prince. A prince who lives in the azure depths, who steps forth to lend aid to those in trouble. Okay. I still don't think I figured out how to read the cipher. I will just look it up afterwards. But I'm sure it's a very sweet message. Thank you, Thelxie. Now we have a Thelxie of our own to love and care for. Oh, there we go. Alright, well, all the Primo Gems have been collected. So yes, I would say that we have made good progress and finished this event, and that is my goal. So I'm happy with that. How do we get to the shore? Wait, isn't there like otters around here? Okay, maybe we should finish this episode with like otters. I don't remember where. I just remember after doing during Linny's story quest, I like just swam in this direction, and at some point there were otters. I have no idea where it is though. Wait, no, this is the opera. No, I'm thinking of over here. Over here, there's otters. Okay, if I can find otters, we're gonna end off with otters. Hello? Are there any otters here? Let me see. I actually don't remember. It was somewhere. Like maybe not here specifically. They were like otters and they like followed me around and it was so cute. You know, I don't remember. I'm tired. We'll visit the otters another day. We're gonna visit that entire region more another day. That is not today. And well, I thought she was gonna just like jump out of the water and Spider-Man onto the wall. But here we go. All right, that's where I'm gonna end off the stream. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out, going through another emotional roller coaster. Yeah, some of these stories are really good. And we had some fun with the events too. I love the little buddies here with Freminet. But yeah. Don't know when I'm gonna play Genshin Impact again. But probably sometime in December. But I will definitely this week be playing some Splatoon since the new Splatoon content is coming on Thursday and Friday. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I will thank you for hanging out in chat. Thank you, Mortal Infernal, for hanging out and for letting me know that the staticky like, weird noise thing happened again, because that's not something I want. I don't know how to fix it, or why it starts in the first place. But thank you so much for letting me know that it was happening. yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.